Hello Aquarius, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own. And if there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now let's get right into that general reading here. Okay, I do see some positivity in things for you, and I do see you really connecting to nature quite a bit. I see you I see you finding yourself in a forest or around nature very soon, and I see you finding yourself just really wanting to stay there, stay in that idea, and stay in that natural mindset where you just could walk forever, you could experience this forever, and I see you kind of exploring that idea, obviously not walking forever or just staying out there forever, but taking the idea that you could absolutely stay there and just be happy in that simple mindset of just wanting to experience one thing. Now let's get into that love reading from that general reading. And of course, I'll just reiterate, just keep that in mind as you do go about your day-to-day life as well. Okay, so in terms of that love, Aquarius, see that you have been having a bit of a conquest mindset. You've been looking for many things, not really looking for one thing. You've been just having some fun, or you've even been looking to really mess around quite a bit. And especially for those of you who are just kind of looking to play around, not to worry at all. This is a kind of situation that isn't abnormal by any means. And I do see that this has been, though, causing you some personal issues. You've been finding that you feel very guilty. And I do see that you've been really thinking about those around you, and you've been kind of wanting to pay them back in some way. You've been trying to earn that basically feeling from them, even though that's not something that you need to earn per se. And I do see that although you have been looking out over the world, honestly, seeing where the world could take you, that you have been looking out onto your past, looking out on what you have come from, where you have grown from, and honestly the relationships that have come from your past. And I see you soon growing into the idea that you really do want to have a marriage. You do want to have a love for yourself. You do want to have that one true love, that soulmate. And I see you building that. I see you building that foundation of love, and I see you getting a love's foundation. I do see you really pushing forward and building things up from the ground, basically from step one, and finding where it is that you stand and where it is that you want to be. And I do see you finding that person that you really want, and I do see you and that person really melding in unique ways, but very much together, and having a great relationship that is built on the same sensibilities that your family has, but also especially on the way that you and that person interact very naturally. I do see this all cascading into one another, basically, that is going to be based on your past, and that's going to be based on how you look at the world, how you see yourself. And I do see good tidings for you, for your love in the future, that you will find that person soon. Or if you've, of course, already got that relationship that is a very happy relationship, honestly, you probably will be finding something out about that person that really satisfies you and that person. Now let's get into that financial reading. Okay, I do see that you've been kind of taking too many choices. It's like you've been putting too many things into your focus and not making any one specific decision, or that you've been kind of taking on too much too fast and not completing any one thing. That you've been allowing things to fall under the rug, fall off the desk, basically however you'd like to say it. Basically, things are falling out of hand, and this is all based on how many responsibilities that you're taking on. And I see that this is really causing you a lot of setbacks financially, that you may be being penalized, you may be being talked to by your superiors, and I do see that you absolutely have been having some troubles through this indecision. I see that this has been causing you some confusion, and you've started to decide that you really want to just start doing things discreetly, but that this change is absolutely driving you to want to be more open with those around you, but not those above you, where those above you, you really want to be more discreet, more secretive. And I honestly do see this catching you off a little bit off guard and pushing you into this idea that you're going to end up being more restless as a person, as a worker, but that you will end up finding some deep satisfaction in this. You're going to be finding that you know exactly where you're going, and you're going to know how to proceed gradually while still being discreet about things. I do see that you are going to have some, not so much enemies, but others who disagree with your decisions, others who disagree with how you handle things, and this is going to be a deep fear of yours. You are going to be very worried about the outcome that's potential here, but that you will absolutely come out on top with this, and those risks that you took will absolutely proceed with you to being a great, strong character, honestly, a leader, a great person for basically this position that you're moving to. And I do see you building that future through this. I see you building your future in many ways. Now, I'll just finally reiterate that I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.